Ladies and gentlemen, I have a question for you. If you're going out to dinner with a lady in the modern age of modern women and modern feminism, brave entrepreneurial women, who should pay for dinner? The answer is this: do not go out to dinner on a first date. It's a dumb idea. If you're going on a first date, do something much more relaxed. Go for a coffee, go for a drink, go for a walk, go for something. The worst thing that you can do is sit down with a stranger and be awkward and then have to shelf out $200 for dinner. It's awful. And if she pushes for dinner and she says, no, let's do dinner. Let me tell you, let me let you in on a little secret. That bitch loves free dinners. But if you do decide to not heed my warning and go out to dinner, as a man, you should always pay. Now, I say this for many, many reasons. Number one, we're very kind fellows. We're very charitable guys. You know, we like to look after people. Also, if you want a tit job at the end of the night, you paying for dinner is definitely going to help that happen. All right? It's going to help. But as for the lady, she should at least offer to pay. Just reach for the wallet. Or at least split the bill. Or how about this one? This is a great one. Hey, I'll get the next dinner. How beautiful's that? And if she doesn't do any of those and she just demands free dinners, see this right here? That is a rubbish bin. Put her in the bin. I once dated a girl and she said, let's go to this restaurant. And it was one of the most expensive restaurants in Newcastle. And it's like, you know, they serve fish and shit. Anyway, we went there and I had no money, right? And she said, I want this. And it was this tuna thing. And it was like $60. I didn't have $60. So I got an entree because that's all I could afford. And I lied and I said I wasn't that hungry. You know what that bitch did? She ate half my entree because I wasn't hungry. What a monster! But there are actually some feminists out there who disagree with this. They think the men should always pay, which is weird because it goes against equality. But anyway, they think the man should always pay, and here's one of them. Splitting the bill on dates makes no sense. There's a sad reason why Aussie women shouldn't be paying the bill, and it highlights a big problem that isn't going away. And it's by one of our favourite reporters, one of our favourite journalists. She's not really a journalist. Mary Magdalene. Now, Mary has been featured in a lot of videos on this channel, and I'm not out to get Mary. It's just if there's a shit article every week that I cover in a video, it's usually by her. You want to see some of Mary's work? Let's have a look. Why are women still attracted to alpha males? This article is all about modern masculinity and how modern men and real men these days are much more beta, right? But why? Why are some women still attracted to alphas? They shouldn't be. How dare they? They're bad people for being attracted to alphas. Now, if you think about alphas for a second, I'll only take a second to talk about alphas. Anyone who labels themselves as an alpha is not an alpha. Any man who outs himself as an alpha is definitely not even a beta. It's just an absolute face. Anyway, the article's about why women shouldn't be attracted to masculine men. It's hilarious. Here's some more. Wild reason why some Aussie women have given up in-store shopping. It's an article about fat phobia in shopping centres. Oh my God, babe, are you gonna be okay? Rebel Wilson's latest choices seem to prove she's out of touch. An article about Rebel Wilson's new clothing line not catering for big girls, even though it goes up to like 3XL. Come on, ladies, if you're bigger than a 3XL, just jump in the ocean. Mary loves a whinge. That's what I'm getting to here. Jacinda Ardern's resignation proves having it all isn't always possible. This is about the former New Zealand's Prime Minister being a woman and having to quit because she's a woman and men can do things and fucking shut up, Mary. Andrew Tate's sexist propaganda taking over Australian classrooms, pretty self-explanatory. Toxic masculinity is out of style thanks to men wearing skirts. The project is too white. I deserve time off work to care for my dog. And here's one why she won't wear bras anymore. Oh my God, and there's her without a bra. There's another one where she wishes that her doctor would stop talking about her weight. Probably something you need to address. Just saying. Health-wise. Mary loves to complain. Her whole career is complaining once a week about something that affects nobody. You could say that I do that too. But don't you dare like and subscribe. So it should not shock you when it came to Valentine's Day that Mary had something to whinge about. I assume she spent it by herself and she had time to whinge. Tuesday is Valentine's Day, and if you're a woman, you shouldn't be splitting the dinner bill. Yes, I know I'm stern, but this is the nature of feminism. Fuck yeah, that's the nature of feminism. Free dinners. Phew. The only way back at this, ladies, is to go and grab your man a beautiful t-shirt, Pub Lives and Dead Feeds, from averageman.com. It is a new series I'm working on where we release every week a going to do gym workout with some celebrities and some Instagram people and all that type of stuff, and we try to get men back into the gym. You should go and grab one right now. So yeah, Mary's upset because women don't make as much as men, apparently. It's practically a national day, so what better day to make a point about the fact that women still haven't reached pay parity? Mary, let me ask you this. You work as a journalist. At the desk next to you, if there's someone there that has been working for the same period of time and writes the same type of articles as you, do they make the same as you? Well, if they do, then shut the fuck up. What if you work at Target? What if you work at Aldi? What if you work at Woolworths? Do you earn the same as your male counterparts? Yeah, then shut the fuck up. The vast majority of jobs has pay parity. The problem is the wage gap is based off the averages of everybody. And it just so happens that women overall choose lower paying jobs. They just do. There's less money in childcare than there is in electrical engineering. And one is dominated by men and one by women. It's the same with mining in comparison to flower shops. Although flowers are fucking expensive, they probably make a lot. But that doesn't stop the Australian government fighting against it. The gender pay gap in Australia narrows to 13.3%, but parity's still beyond reach. And another reason that women don't earn as much on average, and they don't have as much money as men to retire on, is they have babies. So they're out of the workforce for a number of years, all right? Now, if you don't want to have a baby and want to focus on your job, then that's your decision, all right? Just do it, all right? Nike, fuck yeah. But if you do want to have a baby, then that's also a decision. So just do it and just shut the fuck up. Somewhere in there, though, is sexism, and some bosses are sexist and they'll pay men more. But it is not the only reason. That is my point. That is all I'm saying. And anyone who tells you differently is a liar. Splitting the bill comes from the position that both men and women are equal, but we still aren't earning equally. Yeah, a lot of women show their tits on the internet and make $100 million a year. So, should they be paying for dinner? I hope so. According to the government's Gender Workplace Equity Agency, WEGWA, the national gender pay gap is 14.1%. It's now down, which is great. To break that down, on average, women bring home $263.90 less than men. So men, you have no excuse. You are earning more than enough to cover dinner. It sounds like Mary just wants someone to buy her dinner. Hashtag buy Mary dinner. It can be far worse though. 14.1%, that's only the national average of the wage gap. It can be worse. In Western Australia, it's a staggering 22.4%. And that is because, Mary, if you use your brain, dickhead, that most of the people who earn big cash in WA are miners. They mine coal, they mine iron ore. And that is an industry dominated by men, because the vast majority of people out there are doing hard labour in the boiling hot 45-degree sun, and they're away from their families. Decisions that mainly men make. That is on you, ladies, no one else. So, if you're a woman and you want to be wealthy, I'd suggest moving to South Australia, where the gender wage gap sits at 7.4%, yada, yada, yada. Across our sunburnt country, women are earning less than men. I suggest you just get a better job, you fucking victim. So, if you're a man and you're taking a woman on a date tonight, and you want to keep things fair, consider that you're likely earning more than her, and therefore it should be your share. Yeah, fucking misogynistic pigs. Ladies, is this not the most patronising article of all time? Oh, you don't make as much, so men have to buy you dinner, you poor little things. That's fucking patriarchy. That's fucking sexism. That is not what feminism is. Do your thing, ladies. Why has it become normalised in our dating culture that splitting the bill is empowering when it's just really disempowering women financially? God, Mary. This from the woman who wanted a day off work to fucking look after a dog. This is why you're not earning as much as men, Mary. I know that women want to pay their own way, but paying your own way isn't always a smart idea. Yeah, because we're only weak little ladies and we need men to pay when the patriarchy is working very hard to keep you financially disadvantaged. This is the fucking worst advice of all time. If you are a female watching this, do not listen to Mary. Do not give up. Do not just fucking lay on the ground and go, I can't look after myself. No. If you don't make enough, then go out and find a better job, all right? Or upskill, find more skills, find something, fucking work it out, all right? Jesus, what shit advice. And gentlemen, can I say this? If you did go out with a lady on Valentine's Day and she said to you,
you should be paying for the fucking bill, mate, because it's fucking, patriarchy and equal pay.
I hope you looked at her, threw a glass of water on her and said, hey, cool down, babe. And then walked off, because that would have been the fucking coolest thing you could have done. But no, seriously, if you are dating a lady who is a staunch feminist, I can imagine that is hell on earth. So rest in peace, my brothers in arms. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, grab a merch. Grab a merch shirt. Look at that. Pub lifts and fucking... Pub lifts? Deadlifts and pub feeds. We'll see you next time. There should be a video out tomorrow as well. So, toodaloo au revoir. Bye-bye.